What's up, Jonathan? Chris here, owner of C&P Marketing and Design, and in this video, I'm going to show you what you can do to bring more customers straight to your business using your website and Google Business Profile as the tools. More importantly, how you could easily get another 100 jobs using the strategies I'm about to share with you. So the topics of today are going to be content, backlinks, and citations, and what they'll do for your business if you use these strategies. But first off, man, I checked out this site and it is beautiful. This is an amazing site. I love the logo. I love the elegancy of this. I love the flow of it. I really it's just a really nice looking site, man, to be completely honest. But I want to get into the first topic, and that's page content. Page content is made up of the words, the images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page on your site. You guys need at least 1,500 words to be on your home page to be optimized with Google, depending on your competition and keywords. This will also give you much more opportunity to fill in with some buyer intent keywords that you're trying to get business for. A buyer intent keyword is a word or phrase searched into Google that indicates a person is ready to buy your services. For example, if somebody looked up landscape design, Cincinnati, Ohio, it's an example of buyer intent because they're looking to get a landscape design done, right? And they're a local customer because you know they're not going to be on the other side of the country calling you, wasting your time because the Cincinnati, Ohio part is in there as well. So when you rank for these words, you come up first and get more customers coming straight to you that are already ready to buy. And to sum it up, Google loves information and relevancy. And in your content, you can place keywords that tells Google exactly what terms you want your website to be put in front of when people search for them. This is the difference between just having a beautiful website and having a website that acts as an asset to your business to be generating you consistent customers. This is why content is king, and it's the easiest and fastest way to rank for literally anything. Now, I'm going to go into one of your competitors in the in the Cincinnati area, and that's Sealer's Landscaping. You could see you guys are pretty much par for par on the amount of content that you have. The page is just as long. Honestly, they don't really have that many keywords in their immediate content either, but they are killing it with the power. And that's what I'm going to show you in this next portion, going into a tool I use called Ahrefs that breaks down the performance of a website. So the next topic I'm going to go over with you is backlinks. A backlink is another website linking to yours through theirs, either through text or through a clickable image. So if I clicked on this and it brought me up to your website, that's an example of this website sending your website a backlink. Now the idea is that these links act like an endorsement of your website from other sites that Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's just like a popularity contest where the person with the most wins, but not all backlinks are created equal. You want more powerful and relevant sites linking to you to show that you have more authority. Quality always wins here. And by relevant, I mean if you have the landscaping sites linking to you, that's going to do a lot more for you than a site like Pizza Hut for obvious reasons. We can actually take a look at their backlinks to find out what's making them so successful and use it as a roadmap to beat them at their own game. And you can tell there's some difference in the numbers here. This is the power of the homepage and power of the entire domain. You guys do have some differences here, and this is mainly the one that counts, right? So if we take a look at some of your keywords, we can see where they're ranking at. So as you can see, we'll get into it. Here we go, landscaping, Cincinnati, Ohio. You're on pretty much the 8th page of Google. Nobody's ever going to see you here. But this has the potential to bring in 150 searches every single month by doing this. Let's take a look at some of theirs now. Landscaping Cincinnati, 600, they're on the first page, right? And that's why they're getting business from this, because their website's acting as an asset to generate themselves a consistent flow of new leads. So look at some of these keywords real quick, and you can actually see there's a ton of them, right? And the cool thing about keywords, you can rank for as many as you want, and each area has their own keywords. So not just Cincinnati, this Bridgetown North, Norwind, all of these areas have their own keywords. And that's a lot of low-hanging fruit as well. And I like to call it that because it's typically easier and faster to rank there for those specific areas. And I took the liberty of giving you the breakdown of some of the numbers at the end of the video. But let's take a look at a Google search now. First thing you see here, and this leads me to my last topic, and this is an amazing tool called the Google Map Pack. Many people go here first to find a business that fills their needs, and getting ranked in this top position means 40 to 50% more calls than top organic ranking alone just using the website. What gets you ranked here, amongst other things, is having a larger and a stronger citation profile than your competitors. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number submitted in a directory such as Yelp and Yellow Pages. And there are a lot of other ranking factors here, but your organic ranking and citations are hands down the biggest. You can also rank in multiple areas all at once using the same Google Business Profile, and it captures all of those near me keywords. So let's say you set up right here, right? And your Google Business Profile acted like an army, which it does, in the sense of the stronger it gets, the more territory it conquers. So it's conquering all of this territory. And somebody in Lebanon, Ohio, typed in landscape designs near me or landscapers near me. You're going to be drawing in that business as well as all the other areas that you're ranking in. And that's why this is an amazing tool for getting local business. So once these strategies are all coming together and you're beginning to outgrow your competitors, here's what you might be looking at and why it's so worth it. Out of just these 5, there's just 5 keywords here. Out of just these 5 keywords, that's 1,450 searches every single month on average. You can expect to close about 5% of these into paying customers, and I'll break down those numbers here for you in a second. That's 72 jobs a month just from these 5 keywords, just from your website. Now, if you couple that with the Google Business Profile strategy, adds 40 or 50%, you're looking at an additional 100 jobs per month by using both of these strategies, just for these 5 keywords, and not including all of the other areas captured by your Google Business Profile. This is how those numbers break down. The average click-through rate of somebody in the top position of Google is 28.5%. 60 to 80% of those site visits from buyer intent keywords become hot leads. They'll call your business or fill out a lead form. And if your closing rate is about 50%, which it typically is getting leads this way, this is what those numbers look like from just the website SEO. Now, per 100 searches for a buyer intent keyword, it breaks down to giving you about 8 to 11 jobs per month consistently by ranking in the top position for this buyer intent keyword. Not just like the low ball at 5% being the minimum, even though it's often higher. So everybody always wins with the low ball, right? Everybody's always happy. And I'm not sure what your margins are, but if you multiplied your average profit per job with the number of jobs you would get, what could you be making this year if you use these strategies? So Jonathan, this is what I do for a living, and while this video is going to help you start generating a decent amount of revenue, if you want to step it up, go after larger areas, more keywords, or if you have any questions whatsoever, just shoot me a message back, or you can give me a call or text at 330-978-5004. We would just have a quick chat to find out exactly how much revenue you'd like to make. I'll do the research to make sure that it's possible, and then we would talk from there. Either way, I would really appreciate at least a line of feedback, just so I know you got some value out of this video, or if I could have done or explained anything any better to you. But thank you so much, Jonathan. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon, my friend.